Yeah, we've got lots of great pictures, so let's get to the video here. This is the live look right now from our Cannon Beach camera along the North Oregon coast. Haystack Rock looking beautiful. Nice cotton candy-like skies out there, right? We'll switch gears. Oh, man, the Stoller Vineyard camera has just been amazing this morning. That's the tippy top of Mount Jefferson, by the way, with the sun just kind of traversing the camera there. So it looks a little hazy with the high cloud cover coming in. And we'll take you above the clouds, or some of the clouds anyway, to Timberline. There's a different vantage point of Mount Jefferson and the Three Sisters off in the distance. Last but not least, yes, the camera on top of the Wells Fargo building. Just beautiful this morning here over downtown Portland. And it's crisp. It's 24. If you're not waking up to the breeze in Hillsborough, 24 right now is your current temperature. 29 in Kelso is actually a little warmer than you were yesterday at this time, believe it or not. 7 Baker City, Pendleton, 21. It's 1 below. That's what the minus sign means right now in Burns. You know it if you're out there. It's cold, right? You'll have a nice recovery in your temperatures on the east side of the state. North Central Oregon, well, basically from Deschutes County right on up to the Columbia River and then points east into the Columbia Basin. We do have another freezing fog advisory again this morning through about noon. So this will be one of those mornings where if you're driving out along Highway 26 or 97 or Interstate 84 and you see fog, assume that the roadways could be a little slick this morning. The plan here in Portland has sunshine developing, becoming a mostly sunny day, I should say. The high thin cloud cover will be with us, but still a really pretty day, I think, for the metro area. And after the fog lifts in Central Oregon, you should enjoy some sun as well with temperatures in the mid 40s. The east wind increasingly confined to the west end of the Columbia River Gorge from like Cascade Lock, Stevenson, west towards Corbett and Troutdale, and the extreme east side of Portland and the metro areas. So once you get east of 205, you still will feel that east breeze today. But the rest of the region that has been quite breezy for the last couple of days, I think the wind really slackens for a lot of us, and Futurecast bears that out. Through the gorge, that said, again, the west end of the gorge breezy, east end of the gorge out towards the Dalles kind of foggy to start the morning. And the Oregon coast looks beautiful today as well. Increasing clouds, but otherwise a mild afternoon with temperatures getting into the low 50s, which is about average for this time of the year. All right, we'll roll the clock on Futurecast. Our temperatures pretty uniform here up and down the I-5 corridor, 48 from Longview all the way down to Eugene. So maybe a smidge below average for this time of the year, but a little bit of sunshine will make it feel okay, right? East of the Cascades, despite the really cold start in Burns and Baker City, you folks should get up to or near or maybe even slightly above freezing this afternoon. Okay, let's talk about rain and the lack of rain, right? That's kind of a story that our average to date is about 3 1/3 inches of rain. November is on average our wettest month of the year here in Portland. And we got a lot of rain in the first 4 or 5 days of the month, but since then, not much. We do have a little bit of rain in our forecast as we head into the 7-day. I want to fast forward Futurecast. High clouds roll through the area today and tomorrow, maybe a sprinkle at the Oregon coast tomorrow. But here's our next weather maker. This front will bring with it some rain up and down the I-5 corridor and basically from Vancouver to Seattle to Portland and probably all the way down to Eugene and maybe even Medford during the day, Tuesday and Tuesday night. How much? Not very much, but at least a little break in the dry weather that we've had. I'll roll the clock here on Futurecast and you can see our model suggesting maybe 1/10 of an inch, maybe 2/10 of an inch here in Portland. Thanksgiving Day still looks dry and warm as well. Average high again is about 51, 52. We're shooting for about 58. I still think we're dry on Friday, but maybe some showers into the picture next weekend as well.
Yeah, there have been many Thanksgivings that haven't been that sunny and nice.
I can remember a couple, like 2016 and 16, I think we had like 2 inches of rain. I mean, it was just gnarly.
Washed out, yeah. So we'll enjoy it.
It's nice to have some sun.
Yeah, it is.